What's good, YouTube? It's Stud HD coming to you guys with a brand new video, and today in this video we're going to be checking out the new Angry Runs Joe Mixon and Madden 25 Ultimate Team. I was very surprised to see that Joe Mixon got a card, but I do have a partial Bengals theme team on my main account, so let's go ahead and take a look at the stats. Number one, he is 6'1", 220 pounds, so he's a bigger running back. He also has 92 speed, which is tied with, I think, Alvin Kamara, but he does have 91 base speed. He has 92 speed because I do have a partial Bengals team. He also has 88 acceleration, 89 change of direction, 90 break tackle. So stat-wise, this card's really good. He also has 87 carrying, which is solid, 93 spin move, 90 juke move. So overall, he hits all the thresholds. I mean, this card is gonna play really good. Obviously, his route running could definitely be a little bit better. I tend to use my running backs as running backs, but also as catching backs. So he does have 82 catching, which honestly, I think is better than any running back I've used this year so far. Obviously, there are cards that have better catching stats, obviously, but that is probably the best I've used this year. Also, as for abilities, he does get matchup nightmare, spin cycle, jukebox for 2 AP, and a couple of other abilities. I mean, goal line back might be decent. Reach for it. Honestly, it would actually be a really good ability. I tend to get second in inches, so that wouldn't be that bad of an idea. Also, first ability bucket isn't anything too crazy, but he does get the Angry Runs X Factor. Now, I'm pretty sure you do have to complete a challenge for this, which you have to rush for 10 yards 3 times in competitive modes. So hopefully we'll be able to do that. I mean, he's got 92 speed. We should be able to break a couple runs with Joe Mixon. I mean, it is Angry Runs Joe Mixon. He's been looking like a beast on the Texans, so I don't think that's going to be a problem. But let's go ahead and get into a game and check out how this Joe Mixon performs. As you can see, we do have Joe Mixon on the field, and I do have him in the Bengals uniform. I wasn't going to put on Texans with this card, even though that's where he got the Angry Runs from. But Joe Mixon, let's get active. Let's see what you can do with that 92 speed. And he's already taking off. We actually almost have a chance to go all the way, but we're going to get a nice 27-yard gain. Mixon with that 92 speed, it's serious. If he had 91, he probably doesn't get there. Also, I don't know if you've noticed this, but today in Team of the Week, people ended up getting a glitched 91 AJ Terrell, and I'm pretty sure my opponent actually has him. So that's actually kind of crazy. But Joe Mixon, we're going to be taking off again. Maybe can we get to the outside? Mixon, he's running for a bunch of yards right now. Obviously, I'm not only going to use Mixon as a runner, so we will definitely give him a couple pass attempts, kind of to see what we're working with here, and it looks like Mixon is open. Can we hit a juke? We do have jukebox. I kind of forgot to mention that in the video, so I will say running is a little bit difficult in this game this year, so honestly, I'm kind of surprised we got that 27-yard run to start the game. This is a head-to-head ranked game, so I actually kind of need to win this game, so I kind of need to lock in a little bit here. And can we get a Dunze? Roma Dunze is going to be getting that completion for us. This guy's moving everybody, so we're going to go to the other side of the field just because he's got so many people over there. Mixon, can we actually get that breakaway speed? Mixon, he should be going into that end zone. We are almost at the goal line. It's very likely that my opponent does decide to run commit, but Mixon has to get into this end zone, and oh, look, he's fine. Mixon is going to be getting into the end zone. First drive, first touchdown, and we're playing the Ravens game for some reason. He's actually leaving. I will take my head-to-head ranked game. I'm trying to get that Jalen Hyatt. To get Mixon open, we're definitely going to have to dot up just a little bit, just to kind of make sure he's not expecting anything, but we are getting a 3-yard gain. I was hoping that we get, honestly, Angry Runs activated, but I don't think that's going to happen. We will have Randy Moss there, and Moss getting a couple yards there. First down. I want to get Mixon activated, but this actually should be a decent run. Joe Mixon, keep on fighting. That should be 1 of 10 on our, that is one of the 10+ yard rushes that we do need, so it's nice to see. Maybe we can get him into the end zone on here. Mixon, just fight for me a little bit. All right, we're getting him into this end zone. My opponent's probably going to run commit, but we are going to get into this end zone, and we are going to get into the end zone. Joe Mixon with the second touchdown of the gameplay. Honestly, that drive was a little bit harder than I would have liked, but we did get the touchdown. I'm happy about that. I can't let that happen, and there's going to be nothing open. Maybe he reroutes. He's not going to. This is actually a Washington Commanders theme team, it seems. I mean, he's got the Duke. He's got Jaden Daniels. Can we get that interception? We are. Pat Tillman, thank you for getting that interception for us. I know I mentioned it's like a Commanders themed team, but this guy's also using Colts. So honestly, I don't actually know what it is. I do know that I have Joe Mixon, and Mixon, can we go for a run? Let me take you for a run, Joe Mixon. His 92 speed is working on the outside. Maybe we'll flip it to the other side, and Mixon, can you get 10 yards? I really just want to get him activated, and I just can't get angry runs going. I think the George Kittle card that gets Vanguard honestly would actually help my Joe Mixon out slightly, and maybe we'll actually have Randy Moss. Thank you for making that catch there. I wasn't too sure if anybody was going to get open. Sometimes Moss is really good, and then there's some times where I honestly question why he's not even on my team. But this should be a easy 10-yard gain for Mixon. We actually might get his angry runs activated. We have 2 rushes for over 10 yards now. Yeah, we have 2 of 3. I honestly have not used angry runs all year, so I have no idea what to expect when we do get it activated. And Mixon just got a crazy glitchy animation. That was going to be the 10 yards we needed. Oh, Mixon, you just needed to fight just a little bit more. Actually, we do have it activated. I honestly don't know how it's 2nd and inches, yet that counted as 10 yards. All right, this is probably not good to be running to this specific side, but Mixon, I need you to just go, and we might have just lost angry runs. Okay, I had angry runs for 1 play, and apparently if you get tackled for a loss, you lose it. That is so unfortunate, but also I don't know if running on 3rd and 4 is the move. Actually, it is going to be the move, and Mixon, just keep fighting for me. 6 rushes for 50 yards. I can't believe that I messed up that bad. I guess I should have honestly just had like a halfback dive or something, but we should have a Mixon touchdown. Touchdown number 3 for Joe Mixon. By the way, I will have a Bengals theme team video very soon. I've actually been stacking my coins on there, and Terrion Arnold, you got to catch those interceptions. Actually, that wasn't even Terrion Arnold. That was actually Brian Burns. I guess he kind of gets an exception there, but linebackers do catch the ball, so I don't know why Burns didn't catch that. But going back to my Bengals theme team, I will be making a Bengals theme team. I'm kind of just saving up the rest of the coins that I need, and that should be very soon. I mean, we're getting a lot of really good Bengals cards, and the team's looking kind of decent. I would really like a Jesse Bates card. If he can get like 3 interceptions next week or something and get a card, that would be great. And we are not going to be letting Gronk catch that ball. All right, hopefully he doesn't put anybody on a corner route, because we are guarding absolutely nothing when it comes to the flats. Might just have to go over here and do something like this, and he did exactly what I was hoping he wouldn't do, but it's out of bounds, and it is my ball. Well, I know one thing for sure, and it is that we're going to get Mixon back his angry runs. Let's go ahead and stop flapping your arms. I would appreciate that, Levis. And we actually might have a big touchdown here. We do have that jukebox on, but it didn't seem to be working there, but we did get a nice like 15-yard gain or something like that. Honestly, don't know how I feel about this. This is probably very dumb, but we're going to be doing it anyways. And can we actually get that? It is going to be a catch by Antonio Gates. I do not deserve that touchdown, but I will take it. I'm honestly so confused why his Jordan Poyer didn't jump. My opponent did get a nice 33-yard return, so he actually does have enough time to get a field goal. We're just going to have to try and lock up as best we can. He actually does have somebody open, and he's actually just going to take off. Nice big hit stick there. He's actually going to have somebody if he just goes to it, and he actually is going to be taking Waddle. Good news is I do get ball at halftime if I'm not mistaken, so I'm kind of happy about that. And there is nothing open. I don't know what he's looking at. And Fisk, I was hoping you'd be able to get that ball. Just put your stubby hands on it. We got to go underneath, and there's going to be a Barrios open, a boomstick, but not a fumble. He's going to be going to the corner route, and he's going to be getting his feet in there. I honestly don't know how that happened, but it is going to work. We do have Moss. Maybe we could actually get a touchdown and timeout. We ended up getting it with 1 second left. I don't want to run the ball with Mixon this entire time, so we will actually go more to a passing offense. And Antonio Gates, you are absolutely cooking, breaking through that tackle. I've been playing ranked the last 2 days, and I kind of want to get my Jalen Hyatt, so we're actually not too far from him. I just need Mixon to honestly just continue to be an angry running back, because, I mean, we're holding the ball for 7 yards a carry. It's pretty solid. I'm going to put Mixon on the streak. Probably not going to work. but I will take my Antonio Gates if he's just going to keep giving it to me. And Gates actually is getting a little sticky over here. He's pushing people off of him. I guess we're going to go to MIXON, and he's going to hold on to it. Juke and MIXON, keep on fighting, buddy. This is what I'm talking about. Angry runs, Joe MIXON. He didn't even have angry runs activated there. That is just what you call an angry Joe MIXON run. He did that versus the Bills in the playoffs. Well, guys, that is going to do it for today's video using the new Angry Runs Joe MIXON in Madden 25. And this card, he is actually so good. Big running back. He's got 92 speed because he's on the Bengals themed team. This card bounced off tackles. He had over like 7 yards per carry in one game that I played. Let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions on this new Angry Runs Joe MIXON. With that being said, guys, have a good rest of your day. I'm out. Peace.